A workman who is a drunkard will not become rich. He who despises small things will fall little by little. Wine and women will make men of understanding fall away, and he who joins with prostitutes will become more reckless. Moths and worms will have him as their heritage. A reckless soul will be taken away. He who is hasty to trust is willow-hearted. He who sins will offend against his own soul. He who makes merry his heart will be condemned. He who hates talks has less wickedness. He who hates talk has less wickedness. Never repeat what is told to you, and you won't be lacking. Whether it is of a friend or foe, don't tell it. Unless it is a sin to you, don't reveal it. For he has heard you and observed you, and when the time comes, he will hate you. Have you heard a word? Let it lie, let it die with you. This one right here, check this out. A wise man is cautious in everything. In the days of sinning, he will beware of offense. Every man of understanding knows wisdom. He will give thanks to him who found her. They who were of understanding and sayings also became wise themselves and poured out at proverbs. Here we go. Don't go after your lust. Refrain yourself from your appetites. If you give fully to your soul the delight of her desire, she will make you the laughing stock of your enemies. If you give fully to your soul the delight of her desires, she will make you the laughing stock of your enemies. See the soul of man, Solomon, the soul of man has infinite desires. That's why Solomon in the Bible had over 700 wives and over 400 mistresses, concubines, because the soul of man is never fulfilled. It always wants more. So mind. When we continue a little more, check it. A slothful man is compared to the filth of a dunghill. Every man who takes it up will shake out his hand. An uninstructed child is a disgrace to his father, and a foolish daughter is born to his loss. A prudent daughter will inherit a husband for her own. She who brings shame has the grief of her father. She who is bold brings shame upon her father and husband. She will be despised by both of them. Unreasonable discord is as music in mourning. Imagine that, putting music while people are mourning the deaths of someone. But stripes and correction are wisdom in every season. He who teaches a fool is as one who glues a potsherd together, even as one who wakes a sleeper out of a deep sleep. He who teaches a fool is as one who teaches a man who slumbers. In the end, he will say, "What is it?" Yo, this is why reading these type of books is so powerful. Check this out. Children who are brought up well do not show the humble origin of their parents. However, children who are not brought up well, who are arrogant and conceited, are a stain on the noblest family. A stain, bro. Weep for the dead, for he lacks light. Weep for a fool, for he lacks understanding. Weep more sweetly for the dead, because he has found rest. But the life of a fool is worse than death. Mourning for the dead lasts 7 days, but for a fool and an ungodly man, all the days of his life. Don't talk with a foolish man, and don't go to one who lacks understanding. Beware of him, lest you have trouble and be defiled in his onslaught. Turn away from him, and you will find rest, and you won't be wearied in his madness. What would be heavier than straight up poetry with wisdom intertwined into it? Check this out. Check this out. Don't mind my dirty nails. I need to clean them. Sand, salt, and a mass of iron is easier to bear than a man without understanding. Timber, girded and bound into a building, will not be released with shaking. So a heart established in due season on well-advised counsel will not be afraid. A heart settled upon a thoughtful understanding is as an ornament of plaster on a polished wall. Fences set on a high place will not stand against the wind. So a fearful heart in the imagination of a fool will not stand against any fear. He who pricks the eye will make tears fall. He who pricks the heart, it shows feelings. Whoever casts a stone at birds scares them away. He who insults a friend will dissolve friendship. Last one. See if y'all catch it. Gain trust with your neighbor in his poverty, that in his prosperity you may have gladness. Stay steadfast in time of his affliction, that you may be heir with him in his inheritance. Insult proceeds bloodshed, therefore mind your tongue well. I won't be ashamed to shelter a friend. I won't hide myself from his face. If any evil happens to me because of him, everyone that hears it will beware of him, and no one will question my ways. All right. Almighty all, master of my life, don't abandon me to their counsel. Don't let me fall by them. O Lord, master all of my life, don't give me haughty eyes, and turn away evil desires from me. Don't give me over to shameless mind. Discipline is key, family.